Ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, scholars and dignitaries, welcome to another episode. Welcome to my world.
Hello, friends. So this is a question that's been asked so many times. What do you need more, sleep or sex? Well, you know the answer, but yes, I'll explain. In life, a person needs 5 basic essentials to live: air, water, food, shelter, and yes, sleep. And that's about it. These are essential elements, not only to physical and mental health, but to life itself. So notice that sleep was on the list. And the answer is exactly that, because sex isn't a matter of life or death. Some may think so, but the fact of the matter is it just isn't. In fact, in nature, in both the insect and animal kingdoms, being a lifelong virgin is not uncommon. In some communities, there are actually only a small number of breeders, whereas in other communities, there are perhaps only a few males that monopolize the mating scene, which leads to a lot of males who live in complete celibacy. And with humans, chastity and virginity are not uncommon. In fact, a few studies show it's growing and becomes much more common after age 45 and into our senior years. Sleep, however, is needed. Yes, needed, and every day. It's an essential function and allows your body and your mind to be refreshed, reinvigorated, re-energized, and revitalized. And of course, at a bare minimum, it aids your immune system to remain healthy, to ward off illnesses and diseases. And the brain really cannot function anywhere near peak capacity without enough sleep. Brain fog is a reality, and the number one cause is lack of sleep. Try to concentrate, think clearly, or recall memories on a lack of sleep. It doesn't happen. And that's why the benefits students have from pulling an all-nighter studying before an exam is negated, because the lack of sleep impairs their cognitive abilities during the exam. Now, people do need different amounts of sleep. Youth need a little more sleep, somewhere between 9 and 11 hours, although they won't admit it and will even fight you when you tell them it's bedtime. Most adults require between 7 and 9 hours of sleep, and the elderly often live with far less, although sometimes they suffer from more persistent tiredness or fatigue. And of course, work, day-to-day stressors, disruptions, medical conditions, children and pets, relatives and neighbors can all prevent us from receiving enough sleep. But again, as with air, food, water, and shelter, an adequate amount of sleep every night is important for a quality of life. So every person has a biorhythm, an internal body clock that regulates your sleep. It's also known as your sleep drive or sleep-wake homeostasis, and it runs on a 24-hour basis and controls when you are ready for sleep or are refreshed and alert and ready to wake up. So just how important is sleep? Well, if you want peak cognitive and behavioral functions, insufficient sleep will certainly disrupt that. And have you ever seen anyone in an emotional tirade? And when you check it out with them, they'll admit it, saying that they were up all night and didn't have enough sleep, so were impatient or just crabby. And this can be more serious. Sleep deprivation seriously contributes to attention lapses, reduced cognition, delayed reactions, and major mood swings. And too often, even though someone's brain or body struggles due to lack of sleep, they may not even be aware of it or of their own deficiencies and act recklessly, like by driving a car when they can certainly fall asleep at any time. Sleep deprivation is one of the major causes of motor vehicle fatalities and one which is easily preventable. So again, many people choose not to be sexually active and do so for a variety of reasons: personal, relationships, social, mental, spiritual, health-related or age-related, religious, or just because they prefer such and have opted for chastity or to remain a virgin. And that's okay, and more power to them, because sex is not an essential need in the same category as these other elements. But sleep, on the other hand, is an essential need and one which you simply cannot function without, or at least do so in any type of competent manner. Hey, be safe, be well, and for your next happy hour, take a nap, and may God bless.